distractions over. Let me see. Where were we? What was I doing? We're waiting for the children to come in. I don't think I'm doing anything, am I? What I might do is just put a faculty room. There we go. I'm going to whack that there. What do we need? Office table, chair, file cabinet, indoors. Okay, objects. Faculty. Office tables. Oh, look, we can get 3 in there. That's good. 4 or 5 with a filing cabinet in the middle. Perfect. And some chairs for everybody to sit on. It does irritate me slightly that they've got a desk that's too wide and a chair that won't go in the middle, because that's where the gap is in the middle. I'd rather the chair was too wide as well. Do you know what I mean? And that should theoretically get the teachers out of the offices, or it will do once the stuff that's meant to be in there is actually put in there. I think you can also build an area for janitor's room. Kitchen sink, table, 4 chairs, and it needs to be indoors. So let's put a janitor's area there. We'll go to objects, we'll go to janitor's room. Put the sink in. And then for some reason he needs 4 chairs. I mean, why on earth does he need 4 chairs? Oh, to go around the table. Okay, well he can have 6 chairs then for being smarter than I am. So that room will also be done soon. And in fact, I think that's one of the... Cleanliness is next to godliness. Janitor's room, hire a janitor 4 of, and place 6 trash cans. So we're going to take that one on. And then we're going to go find some trash cans. Where do we find trash cans? Fans, clocks, chalkboard, bulletin board, water fountain, trash can. There we go. Right. Ah, yeah. Where should I have put these? I'm asking myself now. Well, one can definitely go there. It's a good spot for it. And I think in there, there, and there. Looks pretty good. They definitely need to be in the cafeteria area. Not sure why these doors haven't been put in yet. Oh, good timing. That's just happening. Good. And I think that puts us all done and ready to go. 3,976 in the bank. Could do with a cash injection. 4 janitors. We need four janitors. I think we have 1. Here come the students. Here come the students. And you can see up here that it's 6 minutes past 7. Homeroom time. Don't really know what that means, to be honest with you, but it looks like they're going to class, which is good. You can see all the trees and the bushes and everything are still in the classrooms, and there's no issue with that. So I've seen there's no foundations you have to build or anything like that. So there are some concerns or questions around the way they've done things, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so freshmen can be blue, brown for the sophomores, grey for the juniors, and red for the seniors. Now I'm hoping that's going to get rid of all those plants and things that you can see in the classrooms as well. So they're all hanging about in the cafeteria. That seems to be up and running now, which is wonderful. Just spotted some of the diagonal floors missing down here by the doors. Otherwise that looks pretty darned good. What floor can we have in this area? I don't know what this is going to be yet. I'll be totally honest. Haven't quite decided. Herringbone floor. Or a paved floor. Or a pinwheel floor. Let's go for a paved floor. I think that'll look pretty good. Quite an expensive payout. So we've got 586 left, which isn't a lot. And have I hired the 4 janitors we need? I don't think I have I? Damn it, and there's 600 each. So I think what I'm going to have to do is wait for tomorrow when we get paid for these students. You can see the cook is just standing around there. Go into kitchen, it says, but you're already in the kitchen. So I don't know if that's a bug. The teachers are in their common room area, which is good. There's only 5 desks, and we've already got 4 members, 4 staff members, plus the that lady, whatever she is called, the head mistress. I don't know if you can see that, but it's starting to get a bit clunky. The zooming in and the zooming out is starting to get a bit jumpy and moving around. See how that stops and yeah, like lag, total lag, and then a bit. There is quite a bit of that, I have to be honest. But again, this is early access, so what can you do? What's weird is if you speed it up, that problem doesn't exist, which is normally the other way round, but there you go. So you can see that we've filled up every single seat. There's not a single seat that doesn't have a student sat in it. They're all being taught whatever it is they're being taught. The one janitor that we've got is running around trying to tidy up after these messy oiks. I do like, actually, if I just zoom in on him a second. See, she, I should say, I think. Yeah. She is carrying all of that stuff, and then she puts it into a refuge sack, and then it kind of disappears, which I've not noticed before. I thought she was going to take it all the way down to this thing. All of this will need to be changed at some point, but there we go. What's this? Nope. Nope. So I can't see what this item is. It looks like we've got food here, but why isn't it being brought into the kitchen? I think that might be what our problem is here. Let's go to zones and see if we can... There's a delivery area. Let's turn that into delivery, see if that helps. Doesn't seem to have done. Library, office, toilet, workers' quarters. I'm going to turn that into the workers' quarters. That'll stop them hanging around out the front of the school. We'll go to zones, edit zone, click on that, remove zone. That's them got rid of. Now that's delivery and that's delivery. So if I right click on that and get rid of that, then you've got this weirdness going on. But that should mean that all food deliveries come here instead of being here. I'm thinking that's what the problem is. Oh good, we've got food today. There is actually food. We've got eggs, that looks like beef stew. We've got some veg and green beans. No idea what that is. Something with chicken in, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. Okay, good. So we're in first period, 10 minutes to 9. And this is pretty much... I've literally almost shown you everything that I think this game can do. Now maybe further down the line more stuff unlocks, I don't know. But it does kind of feel like that's it. We have a working school. We do have money coming in. I'm just going to speed this up because we have no money. It also runs better when it's running fast for whatever reason. So we're in second period. Obviously no children ever need to go to the toilet during a lesson because there's never anybody in here. And they all come out. And what are we in? We're in recess. So they're just chilling, relaxing, using the loo, getting some food. Pretty good stuff. Not going to the vending machines much. That's okay. Back to lessons for third period. And you'll see the school day ends around about 3 o'clock or 3:30, and they all go home at 4-ish, something like that. Which is pretty in keeping with the way things are done. Now, it says lunch, but there's no food. Ah, here we go. He's a bit late, but here comes the food. Finally, some food. That's good. Well, I'm glad of that. I think what we might need is another chef. Another cook, but we can't actually afford to do that yet, so we'll just speed up. I think there's enough food there for the kids. I don't know. I might need to put a couple more of these serving things in. That would probably solve the problem a bit. So into back into class for fourth period. This will be the last period of the day. You can see the workers are quite happily milling about inside the school. probably a huge security risk if I'm being honest. But it's only a temporary thing. They'll be moving along. 6th period, final period. 3:30 has arrived. Maybe 4 p.m. then is the end of the school day. 4 p.m. dismissal. Now for dismissal they all come back into the canteen and they eat. What's this? You see, you have these little icons above their heads and they're all not very happy, but I don't know why. I do not know what that means. Probably, oh, it's filthy. Maybe because it's absolutely filthy. That's probably what it is. But let's speed things up so that they can all use the toilet and go home. And you see them all shooting out the front. Interestingly, they don't have any buses come and pick them up, which is a bit odd. They just instead all leg it across the school field and out onto the road, which is totally dangerous. What I like is that the janitors stay behind, the teachers stay behind. They've still got some jobs to do. Although it looks like the teachers have buggered off today, along with the workers and the head. So it's just the one janitor. Oh, who's this? The one janitor and Jack Pottage, who's just sorting out the plates. He's resting, but he's got all these plates to pick up. So, yeah, we need some more cooks and some more janitors. So first thing tomorrow morning, we should have a payment coming in of around about 6,000, which will be enough to get the janitors and the cooks that we need. And you'll see it fading to black any minute now. There we go, finally. That took some doing. Okay, so in come the workers, in come the teachers, in comes the chef, and the janitor's still clearing up. We've got 2,500, so obviously we had to pay some stuff out. Your school is dirty, children have got sick. Oh, that's not good. Let's get the janitor sorted out first. 1, 2, 3. So that should be that to do completed. Place trash cans 6 of, not 4 of, 6 of. 6 of. Okay, 2 more trash cans required. So we've got 4 there. I think what I might do... Yeah, I'm just going to put one in each classroom. Not that the classrooms actually need them, I don't think. But we've got a space there for it, so let's use that. Good, 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 good. That is done. So that should be achieved now. Once they put those trash cans down, that is. So let's speed things up. Done. Oh, done. So that's given us 3,000. What else can we do in terms of grants? School health, build a clinic, hire a nurse, 2 nurses. What do we need for a clinic? Let's go zones, clinic. Oh dear. Where's that empty room? Oh, we haven't got an empty room anymore. Put workers in it. Okay, the workers are going to need to move. We'll deal with that later. Build a common room area. Okay, expanding horizons. Build a library. Build a computer lab. School expansion. 100 students. We're not far off that, actually. Although I don't think we can get many more seats in there. I don't think we can get 20 more seats, unfortunately. So we'll hold off on that one just for now. Possessing full faculties. Build a faculty room. We'll apply that. That'll get us 5,000 in the bank. Good stuff. Disciplinary action. Hire monitors, 2 of. We'll do that immediately. We've got 10,000 in the bank. We'll go to staff, monitors, boom and boom. Now, routing. Here we go. Monitor routing, add a route. So, my route is going to consist of, starting here. Now, some people have been critical of this, but I actually think it's really quite effective, the way that this works. Pretty smart. It's accurate. I made a mistake there. Never mind. We'll deal with it. Now, you might think, why is he why is he allowed to go in the male toilets and then the female toilets? And yep, I'd have to agree with you. It's a bit wrong, but it needs to be done. So what can I tell you? Pretty perfect. And then complete the route just there, and we'll have 2 people doing that. So now you can see the green lines have appeared. I mean, you've got both of these monitors now wandering around on exactly the route that I've just built. So should they discover any naughty, out of control, badly behaved children, they should be fully working that route. I might do another one actually. Let's go routing, janitor, add a route, and we'll start him off here, I guess. And yeah, we'll just walk all the way down to the end. We'll just have one guy doing that. Perfect. Perfect. So that should hopefully keep this room nice and clean and tidy, because it is a bit of a mess at the moment. They need to be doing a better job. But there are 4 janitors on patrol today. Hopefully they'll do a bit better. So we've got 11,000 in the kitty. Go to the to-do list. What else do we have here? Hire 3 cooks. That's one thing we actually wanted to do. So let's go 1, 2. We've already got 1, so that makes 3. That means we've achieved that. Hit apply. That's another 20,000 in the bank. School expansion. Reach 100 students. Okay, so I think what we can do here, we've got enough cash in the bank to just add another classroom, effectively. So we'll go 8 across, because a schoolroom size of 7 is the magic number. We'll say we'll have a carpet. We'll go red, and red is what the seniors room looks like. So doors, door goes there. Zones, class, senior. So we'll be including more senior students and less sophomore, freshman, sophomore, junior and senior. So okay, let's go objects, classroom, whack the chalkboard in, office table, chair for the teacher, student chairs for the students, and then we'll just do exactly the same thing, because we know it works. It works well, it works good, makes everybody happy. Cracking. Absolutely cracking. Absolutely cracking. What we are going to need, of course, is another teacher. But let's go for somebody who's good. Catherine Skies, 5,312 a day, 4,900, 1,200 a day. You can see how good they are at different things. They're actually not that good. 66 out of 100. I mean, that's not impressive at all. Really not impressive. Oh, here's a good teacher. 6,200 to get her in. 387 a day. I'm going to hire her. She's definitely good for the job. Best qualified. Edit the zone. Until they finish putting all the stuff in, it's not a zone. Okay, now it's a zone. Edit the classroom. Assign a teacher. Pick Joanna Wise. Select teacher. And that's that done. Pretty darned straightforward. I don't know why that tree is still there. Let's try and demolish that tree if we can. Do we not have a floor in there? That's so weird. I thought I'd done this already. Red carpet. Zonk. Hopefully that will just delete the tree and not the floor that I've just put in. Let's speed that up and see how we finish. So we're doing quite well here. It all seems to be running very, very smoothly. And to be honest with you, when you're at this point, that's kind of it. There really is very little else left to do in terms of expansion. I mean, obviously, more students, more this, more that, more the other. Let's just put a floor down here. Let's go for a big brick floor. Now, I'm pretty sure I paid to have this tile, did I not? So why didn't they do it? That's annoying. This one will just go normal brick. Like so. Cancelled floor, that said. Why are they cancelling the floor? That makes no sense to me. Right. Let's move this zone. Edit. Garbage. Remove. Objects. Dismantle. Dismantle that. Not sure why this food is still stuck here. Very annoying indeed. We are going to need an area for garbage. And I think we'll just put it over here. No real need to have it right in the middle of the school, is there? We own all this space, so we might as well just put it where we like. Now, where is this flipping bin? Trash dumpster, there we go. So we'll have 2 of those. That's more than we had to start with, so that's pretty good. Water fountain, I think I'm going to pop a couple of these in. Yeah, I want to expand these food items as well, don't I? Before I forget. Let's stick a couple there, so that when students are coming in, they can have a drink. Couple there. And there's all sorts of different stuff and bits and bobs. Bulletin boards, for example. They don't really seem to serve any particular purpose that I can figure out. But there you go. That's what that is. Now, I might utilise this space because at the moment it's nothing. So let's make this a common area. And in there we'll pop. So yeah, we have to have some of these things. They are essential to the room. So we'll try and keep it neat and tidy as best we can. And organised to some extent. Good stuff. And then we'll just whack these chairs in. And then that, to me, seems like a fairly decent balance in terms of where buildings are, where rooms are, where facilities are. Cracking. Speed that up. We've still got 5,000 in the bank. What's on our to-do list? Reach 100 students. Right, so to do that, we can now... Let's just close that down again. We can go to senior and we can say, yeah, we'll have another 20. Even though we don't actually have 20 seats, do we? How many have we got? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Look at that. Bang on 20. Well, that's a bit lucky. That works out in my favour, most definitely. Okay, good. So far, it's all going rather well. I have a rowdy student. So if I click on this, you'll see the rowdy student is... Is that the rowdy student? No, that's the teacher. What on earth is the chef doing resting there? That's very odd. Well, I don't know where the rowdy student is. I guess the teacher sorted him out before he became a problem. Good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Okay, let's speed things up again. See, all the children seem to be getting fed now that we've got 4 chefs. Not that any of them are actually in the kitchen. Where the heck are the chefs? Just hanging out. Talking about the headmistress, I guess. Oh, there's one chef. Doing his chef thing. Stirring that pot that he appears to be sat in. So that's a bug, obviously. The pot needs to be higher up. It's not the end of the world, though. So fridges, interestingly, that kind of makes sense, I guess. That's where the food appears to be going. So if I go to the kitchen again and grab the refrigerator again, can I pop that there? I can. And hopefully they'll still be able to use this one. It'd be good if they can. Maybe I'll sell these 2 things here. Typical. You would go and stand there just as I'm getting rid of it, wouldn't you? Right. It's a very small kitchen. But hopefully having those extra refrigerators in there will ensure that there's enough food for all the children. Let's also go to the cafeteria thing and whack a whole bunch more of these in. We'll have one there, we'll have one there, we'll have one there. Plate counter on each of those. Perfect. So once all that's installed, I think every child should be getting fed on time, every time. That's the plan. Because it seems like the cooks make one pot, bring it out, and that fills up one thing. So we've got 4 chefs, only 3 stoves, but yeah, 4 chefs. I think that should potentially tally out quite nicely. Let's hope so anyway. We won't know until tomorrow. But on the to-do list with the grants, we should be hitting 100 tomorrow. Unless we have some children sick, in which case they won't turn up. That's everybody going to recess. This is quite cool. This is working out well. They seem pretty neat and tidy, and yeah, that's good stuff. It's looking pretty darned awesome, even if I do say so myself. Now, technically I don't need to do this, but I'm going to. Just to tart the place up a bit. Let's be fair, I've done everything else. So that'll look nice. And I think we'll put a fence here. Now, interestingly, will the fence be facing the right way? Because they look like squares to me. Who knows? Only when they built it will we know. Now, why isn't this one there? Have they refused to build that one, perhaps? Not sure what's going on there. Okay, so we've nearly reached the end of the day.